Ooh, she's a bit miserable out. Très miserable. It's raining, it's quite cold here in Ōtautahi, Christchurch, even though it's supposed to be summer, but I'm not complaining. I love the rain. Do you know what I love doing when it's kind of cold and wet out? I love having a bloody good coffee. So I thought I might start doing a few coffee reviews, and I know that's a huge topic. So many places do coffee, but I thought I'd break it down, and I'm going to start today by reviewing some flat whites from those little cafes that you find in supermarkets. There's not many, but I thought we'll go and check out some supermarket coffees and see how they stack up against each other. We've got New World, FreshChoice, PAK'nSAVE, and I think Raywood Fresh, because Countdown don't do any yet. So let's get in there and get some coffees. All right, let's do it. Yellow. Oh man, that was very wet, but success. First coffee done from New World. This is New World on Prestons Road. They're really friendly. They're really nice, and if they're busy, they'll sing out and say they're not far off. Just those little things that really make a difference. So let's take a little look. Points for the bio cup situation. I guess that's a small step to making an impact on the environment. Now let's have a little quick look inside. We've got to do this test for the cream. Oh, whoa, that's good. Right up to the meniscus. Froth is good. It's filled up nice to the top. Got a good little sort of creamer on the top as well. I mean, it's hard to get a takeaway coffee that looks amazing once you've taken the lid off, but that looks pretty bloody good to me. Now I just need to make sure I put the top on and don't spill it all the way down my front. Okay, here we go. Perfect temperature, beautifully silky. It's a silky sip. That's what it is. That's fantastic coffee. They're consistent. Everybody makes very much the same kind of cup of coffee when you come here, and I really like that because you know it's going to be good every time, and it is. It's just fantastic. It's not too strong. It's certainly not too weak. They're actually probably just on the other side of kind of average as far as strength of the coffee goes, which I like. Right off the bat, this coffee is just fantastic. I love it. It's a great flat white. What's my little scoring system? Creamy cloudscape, represented by 5 fluffy clouds. Okay, I would give this a creamy cloudscape, 5 fluffy clouds. This rating signifies that this is the perfect balance of velvety microfoam, which you saw, and rich espresso. It's reserved for flat whites that create a heavenly experience. Well, I mean, I don't know if I've had any coffee that's been a heavenly experience, but it's bloody good. So this is a very solid start. New World, Prestons Road. Man, I'm going to be peaking after this. Right, let's head on to the next supermarket. Rightio, our next supermarket cafe is Raywood Fresh. Now these guys have been around for a while. I don't know, I suppose you could argue whether it's a supermarket or not, but they've grown huge over the years, from like a fruit and veggie shop to, I would classify it as a supermarket, but they've got like a full-on cafe on the other side, and that's where we're going to go. So let's go see what their flat whites are like. Got my little coffee, a wee tulip size. I think this regular size is a wee bit smaller than New World's, but yeah, nice wee spot in there. Very busy. This is actually right out by the airport, so a lot of travellers pass through here, I guess, and pick up whatnots. Fruit and vegetable to take over. I don't know what they're doing here. It's nice that it stopped raining so we can do this outside of the car because the car's a wee bit cramped. Anyway, here we go. We've got our little takeaway coffee. Doesn't look quite as full as the last one. Let's have a wee look-see. Not quite, but that's okay. It still looks pretty good though, and you can see, oh, you might not be able to see it, but the steam's coming off the top, so it's still nice and hot. And I love the size as well. This is another kind of the bio cups, but it looks, oh, it's all Prest branded, so I guess they must use all their beans, but it just doesn't seem as obvious that it's biodegradable, but it is commercially compostable, so that's good. And the cup as well, awesome. All right, let's have a taste of this thing. Yep, so it's nice and hot. Definitely not as strong as the New World one, but you can still really taste the coffee, which is good. There's nothing worse than having a coffee where it's just basically milk soup. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not too bad. So I'd rate this 4 clouds, a silky smooth sip. I think this definitely has a nice flavour and a silky texture. It's a good temperature, and it's a really good size. It's just perfect for me. Yeah, I think I just like a little bit more of a coffee hit, but that's such a personal thing. You might absolutely find this perfect. I think it's a very solid 4 clouds out of 5 for Raywood Fresh. Third coffee of the morning, and we're at PAK'nSAVE on Moorhouse Ave. I have to say, after 2 coffees already in quick succession, I am feeling the effects of the caffeine. But we've got 2 to go, so I better suck it up. Anyway, let's go see how they go for a flat white. Flat white from PAK'nSAVE. What do you got, PAK'nSAVE? Well, I've got a branded cup, Sticky Cafe, that's their brand kind of thing. Great coffee and sticky buns. Okay, cool. This is a bio cup as well. There's Stickman there. I don't know if you can even see that properly, but there we go. Bio cup, bio lid, great. So there, that's good. Yay for the planet. They get ticks there. Feels nice and hot. Let's have a wee look inside, see how we're doing. Oh yeah, a little bit more foam than the last one, but not too much foam, so quite good. It looks lighter in colour, which makes me think, is this going to be very caffeine-y? Is there going to be a lot of coffee in there? Good temperature. It has a silky sort of a texture, you know, like you want your flat white to have, with that little bit of foam, but not too much foam. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not a coffee connoisseur, I don't know, but what I do know is it's not very strong. I think, yeah, the colour was the giveaway when you look inside. It doesn't have much of a dark colour on the top. And this, yeah, this is probably a, what would I give this? Strength-wise, maybe a 4 out of 10. I prefer around 7 or 8 out of 10. This might be more your kind of thing. It tastes more like a latte, you know, with like loads more milk. Yeah, that is very weak. You can still taste the coffee, but it's just, there's not a lot there, that's all. It's not a bad coffee. It'll certainly warm you up on a cold day. Give you a little bit of a caffeine hit, I suppose. So based on my little scoring system, I'm going to give that 2 clouds out of 5. And it's called a subtle symphony. And the way that we describe this coffee would be a subtle taste that doesn't stand out very much, but still offers a decent and enjoyable cup of coffee. And so yes, that's why PAK'nSAVE, I'm giving your flat white 2 clouds out of 5 for a subtle symphony. So there we go, 3rd coffee down, PAK'nSAVE, thank you very much. Also, $2. Let's talk about that for a second. The others, $5 and then $5.20 at Raywood Fresh. This is a $2 cup of coffee. I didn't have to buy anything or anything like that, so I just went in there and got $2. So considering this is a $2 cup of coffee, I think you cannot lose. Very good. Very good deal. So maybe we bump it up to a 3. Well, no, I can't bump it up because it's just because of the price. Doesn't change the quality and the taste of the coffee, but it does work in its favour. I'm still giving it a 2 out of 5 clouds, but $2 coffee, that is probably the best and cheapest coffee you can get for $2 in Ōtautahi, Christchurch, or most places I'd say nowadays. So that's 3 coffees down, there's 1 more to go. There's only 4 places or 4 supermarkets I could find in Christchurch that has little cafes or offers, you know, espressos to go. So I was looking at Countdown, but they don't actually have any of those cafes. So the next supermarket we're gonna go to is called FreshChoice. So let's head there now. Right, we're in this sleepy little car park and it's just outside FreshChoice. And look, they've got the old parkside coffee there as part of their setup. So we're gonna go have a flat white. The last one for the day, the 4th one, and it's fair to say I'm starting to get the shakes now, so I'm kind of glad this is the last one of this video, but I've actually had a coffee here before and it was bloody fantastic. So let's see how they go today and then we'll stack them all up. All right, let's try our 4th and final coffee of the day from FreshChoice Parklands and see how we go. First of all, it's another biopack. They've all been biopacks. This is great. It's good to see. Let's have a look inside first of all and see how we're looking. Ooh, that's got just the right amount of foam. That's beautiful. So it's nice and full. It's nice and hot too, and it's got just, oh my God, there we go. And it's got just the right amount of foam, I think, on top. Let's have a taste. Yeah, that is a very solid cup of coffee, and you'd think I'd be over coffee by by the 4th cup, but well, look, I am starting to shake. Ooh, no, that tastes terrific. It's, what would I rate that on the scale of strength of caffeine? I'd probably say around a 6, maybe a 7 out of 10. So I've had stronger. I think I prefer it maybe a little bit stronger, but this is actually pretty bloody good, I have to say. That is a really good cup of coffee. I would give that 4 clouds. Yep, delightfully smooth, a silky texture. Do you know what? I think I might actually give that a 5 out of 5. What is that? That's a creamy cloudscape. It's not as strong as the New World coffee, but it's good, like it's strong enough. But it's got that same kind of silky texture, really nicely balanced. That's fantastic. Good job, FreshChoice Parklands. So that pretty much wraps up supermarket coffees. I mean, I only could find 4 in Christchurch. If you know of any others, if you're in Christchurch and you know of others, then drop a comment below and let me know. But it's even debatable that Raywood Fresh is a supermarket. Are there any others? I don't know. Anyway, I think 4's pretty good. So if you're ever out and about doing some grocery shopping, yeah, check out these. Let me know what you think. I think all round bloody good. PAK'nSAVE, $2 coffee though. You can't go wrong with $2 coffees. And it was solid. It was good. I feel a bit harsh actually giving it 2, but it was pretty good, all things considered. So that pretty much wraps up our little coffee journey today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Flick us a wee like and a subscriber while you're here. Why not? It's not going to take you long. Just hit that little thing. Anyway, take care. We'll see you in the next one.